So first of all, I love how most of you guys that are getting bent out of shape about this don't even own Honda Groms, number one. And number two, I'm not talking shit about the Honda. I'm just exclamating how I am very happy with the cheaper route that I went. I am very happy that I spent less money and I am having just as much fun as someone that paid the price for the Honda Grom. You guys are talking about a Honda that's made in Thailand, which is made in the continent of Asia, which is, sorry to tell you guys, it's the same continent that China is in. They're different countries, they have different diplomatic powers, but here's the fact. China runs that continent. Okay? They are the major power. They have the most arms, the most nuclear defense in that area. They have the biggest financial and political influence there. And so tell me this. How come I'm not seeing side-by-side comparison videos shooting down the clone by Honda guys, trying to warn us about our bad decisions and wasting our money? How come you don't see that? Answer in the comments below. Prove me wrong. How come none of you guys that are naysayers on my subject of buying the cheaper counterpart and having mechanical knowledge is an equally satisfying route to go? So tell me that. How come I'm not getting any provable information? I'm just getting a bunch of naysayers that are crying and kicking sand. Oh, the Honda's so good. I didn't say the Honda wasn't good. I never said that the Honda wasn't worth it. I said that their quality is comparably close, and I spent a lot less money and I'm keeping up with the name brand counterpart. I'm not having any reliability issues. I am not having any performance issues. Yes, I have had to improve things to get it to that point, but then, like I've said before, I have not spent more money than what would cost for getting a shitty used Grom, which I would have to do work on and bring up to the level of when it was purchased from the factory. So think about that. What I'm saying is, for $2,200, I've got the quality of bike that a brand new clone that you would get with a brand new clone. I'm getting the same speed, same quality, and yes, I had to do knickknacks, but $2,200. Okay? And that is the point of my previous videos, is not that one bike really was better than the other. It's the price point to satisfaction, to performance. It's how much you paid and how much you get. And a bunch of you guys are getting bent out of shape for I don't know why. And you're saying that I'm fucking gonna have a stroke, that I'm pissed off because I'm getting these dickweeds that are saying that the Honda is incredibly better, which it's not. The motor's a little better, okay? That's it. Many of these Groms have frame problems. Many of these Grom motors don't run exactly right. There's a lot of them that run underperformed and never even know it because they just sit with all the stock stuff on and they just get ran into the ground with massive amounts of miles and not even the correct amount of maintenance. Okay, so, and sorry to tell you, but if you want to fly that flag of superiority, then go get the Benelli TT135. That's a quality frame. That's a quality motor. That's quality brake, suspension, and everything. So all you Honda guys, you can sit on that right there. You wanna talk all that shit? Go get a Benelli. And from the little bit of reading that I've seen, is that a lot of people are saying that the Kawasaki is better, the Kawasaki mini counterpart. And many companies are going to be making small bikes like this, and it's going to up the quality all the way around because it's going to be a competition. Okay? And I hope that all these bikes get better. I hope that the Chinese clones get better. I hope that the parts get better. I hope that the everything for the Honda gets better. Okay? So keep getting bent out of shape, because I spent $2,200 and I can keep up with you on your Honda. Okay? And anybody that at any time want to get together and do a side-by-side comparison, I would love to. I would love to do a heat stress test. I would love to do, gear bang test. Let's really put them, if we want to have this discussion, come on. Don't just put little snarky little comments. Hey bro, done with you. I don't care that I lost maybe about 50 subscribers that popped on recently. You know what I mean? I don't need fair weather friends. Okay, and if what I said offended you, I don't want you watching my videos. Go away. Take your hurt feelings and go cry in a corner. Go fillet your clone, pretending that it's a Honda. Beating the keyboard about how good Honda is, and just go away. I'm not on here for money, and I'm not on here for fandom. I'm on here for genuine people, and to leave a log with my family of my goofy accomplishments. Okay, this is kind of my electronic photo album. So if you think that you're hurting my feelings by putting negative comments or spreading around to people that I'm saying misinformation because I'm saying things that you don't like, that you don't want to even debate or prove back, whatever. You can suffer. I'm going to go ahead and keep riding my bike, having fun, saving my money, and I'm sorry that hurts your feelings. And then there was one little tadpole said a comment about me getting kicked out of Grom Squad. I never post my opinions of this shit on anybody else's stuff. I have posted a link to my videos here and there because I feel that people should know that they can save their money and be happy. I'm sorry that offends you. And I'm sorry that you think that because I'm happy with what I purchased, I'm happy with the money that I saved, and I feel that what I got is adequate for me and for people that are in a similar position. I'm sorry that hurts your feelings. That we're not going to grind it out and spend an extra $1,500 to $1,700 to $2,000 just to have a winged label and be able to say, I'm better than you, I'm better than you. No. Because you know what? You can do that. You can spend all that money, and I will be right alongside of you on the road. And if you ever want to try to prove that you're faster or better because you spent more money, let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. Where's the reply videos? Where's the stuff proving me wrong? Where's the video of you Grom guys, you know what I mean, showing how great the welds are on those frames? Okay? I don't see any of that. I'm not seeing any of that. And please prove me wrong. Please. I implore you. I beg you. Please. And don't just say snarky comments. Actually prove it. Get the video. Get your phone out. Come on. Even the cheapest phones right now can make an adequate video showing what you believe. What you can prove. All my videos show stuff. All my videos, like how I talk about where the Honda Grom is made. I went online and I looked. I looked through Google and I started reading forum pages and looked up where they actually manufacture the motor, the wiring harnesses, and the frames. Sorry, it looks like it's in the same district and possibly the same building that the clone stuff is made in. And the only difference is that the quality control is through Honda for the motors and the hardware and the existential parts. That Honda might fund that extra stuff, but beyond that, it's not too far off. Which isn't talking shit about the Honda. It's a great bike. It's a great bike. Okay? It's a great bike. But I got just as good a bike, and I saved money. Oh, burned! I'm sorry that chaps your ass. Here's a challenge out there for anybody in California of these people that want to prove me wrong is bring your Honda, let's go do the Ojai loop and prove me wrong. I will put it out there right now. I am willing to do a side-by-side comparison of performance and everything. I'm 230 pounds. I won't even consider that. If you're 220 pounds, I don't care. I've got a perfect proving ground that goes up almost 1,000 feet and down the Ojai loop, where good temperatures, curvy roads. It's really good for proving ground to see if there's any kind of true difference. I challenge any of you guys out there, okay, to either make a video or let's get together and let's have a proving day. Let's go do this ride, which is called the Ojai Loop, and let's show how horrible the clone is. Prove me wrong, okay? Or make some reply videos. I mean, get the Video Maker app on your phone, like I do. I've been making videos on my freaking phone, cheap ass phones, until I got better phones. You know what I mean? And prove me wrong. Get up close on your frame and show how much better the frame is. You know what I mean? Show how much more performance you get out of the Honda. Prove it to me, or send me some links to the videos that prove it. Don't just sit there and talk shit. Come on. You know, and I am totally down to meet up with people and ride and open my mind and be proved wrong. I want to be proved wrong. Believe me. Okay, so don't just be a bitch. You know what I mean? You want to stick your dick out there, let's do some fucking. Straight up. So, you know, there's the challenge. And this challenge is to regular Joe Schmoes. No rich boys, no people with sponsorship that can sit there and afford to get, you know, high performance injected turbo setups with nitrous coming off the back of your extended Grom. No. All of you small fish that were talking all that crap, come on, let's make the proof in the pudding, you know, and not just keyboard warrior away, you know, and I openly invite that. And I'm sorry that my spicy attitude in my videos, but it pisses me off when people try to say that I spent my money wrong when I'm performing just as well. Sorry. I hate being told that I'm going in the wrong direction when my real world results prove you otherwise. Sorry, your keyboard taps don't change the fact that I'm doing 65 plus. Your keyboard taps don't, you know, change the fact that I am able to perform without performance loss in excessive heat, which also proves longevity of the motor. What is the number one deteriorator of motors? Lack of oil and heat, or thinning of oil and heat. or improper construction. So, you know, prove it. Put the proof in the pudding. And on my way out in this video, I will say it firsthand. The Honda has advantages and has a couple of simple things done right that's not done right on the clone. The Honda has way better hardware, way better knickknacks, all of the existential stuff. The Honda, I believe, gets torque spec put together, most likely. Someone's going over it with 3 different torque wrenches, okay? Angle torque wrenches for stuff on the cases, foot-pound torque wrench for the big stuff, you know what I mean, and an inch-pound torque wrench for all the small stuff. I can almost guarantee you that the clone does not get that love, even if they were made out of the same factory. I guarantee you, and that's why the Honda is worth more. It is worth that extra bit of money to you, which I don't argue with. Is that little bit of money worth the state of mind? Absolutely. If I was someone that have never worked on a motorcycle or unsure of myself, I probably would prefer to spend the extra money and get the Honda. But because I have extensive knowledge on wrenching on stuff myself, it does not make sense, especially with what I have now and how little money I have spent. So I have to say that right out of the bat. That is my olive branch out there, and I have to say the Honda most likely has better tires. Okay, I don't think the tires that came on the clone are shit, but I haven't rode them in wet weather. But I'm doing a lot of, you know, wheelies and skids and stuff like that, and they seem to be okay tires. But that's where you're gonna get the quality from the Honda, is you're gonna get better tires, you're gonna get better hardware, better clamps, better screws, better nuts and bolts, better clips that hold the plastic on. That's where Honda is gonna supersede the clone. And I never didn't say that. I never even you know, that's always been on the table, is that the Honda has that, you know, little bit of difference. It's just better. You know, if your foot pegs snap off because, you know, the cheap hardware, you know, then that puts a deficiency on the bike. But I can honestly say, now that I'm about 670 miles into riding the bike, and keep in mind, I have a full-time job and a family, so I can only ride on the weekends. It's doing better. You know, I would recommend that if you're going to get the clone, you're going to go to a bolt hardware and bolt supply store, and you're going to be getting better hardware to make that thing adequate. And you're going to be using a lot of Loctite, and you're going to have to torque everything down and revise everything on the clone. But to me, for how much I saved and how much I like working on things, it was the better route for me and people like me. So please pull your panties out of the wad when I say that the clone is a good deal and that the Honda is nothing special. Okay? I wasn't trying to shit on your Honda. I wasn't trying to choke a big, you know, salami of, you know, clone. It's just, I am very happy with how little I paid and how much performance I'm getting, how happy this motorcycle makes me. Okay? And I would like to share that with other people, because money is getting thin. Okay? times are getting hard. All right, and I like to share good stuff with people. And my snappiness wasn't because people were because okay, let's say it like this. People were basically, and even people that own clones were saying that going the cheaper route wasn't right. They were knocking going what I was saying. So forget all that. That's bourgeois. That's Bellinjan bullshit. No, if you can save money and have just as good a time, that's the name of the game. You know, back in the days when racing was starting, it was all about being able to get the most performance, period. And the only way that you got the most performance is you saved every single penny, every single buck, and you put those pennies and those bucks into the real world parts and performance parts that made the difference. Okay, so you know, trying to save money and then getting the performance is the heart of this whole game. And I'm sorry that hurt people's feelings and that got people bent out of shape, and I'm sorry that people took it the wrong way, like I was knocking the Honda. You know, if you think that I was knocking the Honda, grow up a little bit. And if you don't own a Honda and you were given those things, go see a doctor, get some medication. Okay, because for you to give me all that shit and not even own a Honda, you need to talk to someone. You need to go forgive your parents, see a pastor, see a counselor, and get some damn help. Okay? Anyways, I hope everybody has a good time out there on your bikes. Whatever it be. Gas-powered bicycle, clone, ruckus, Vespa. Have a great time. And if you got something that is working bitchin' and you're saving money and it's out of the box, share it with us. Let us know. And also, if you find issues with the clone that everybody else would like to know to help make that bike better, share that information. You know what I mean? Leave a comment in my thing that says, the clones have a problem here. The clones have a problem there. So, you know, the stuff that I haven't already addressed. You know? And if I ever get my hands on a Honda, I'm going to do a side-by-side. I'm going to point out the welds. I'll even sand down the paint and point out the welds, look at the heat distribution, all that stuff. So, you know, keep a lookout. And then I'm going to tell you right now, I plan on getting a monkey. I want to build a monkey because I like the way that the monkey is set up and the way that the monkey is built. And I love what Cruzy Original did, making a mini Dyna. I want to do something like that. Okay? So, have a great day. Hopefully this video doesn't hurt your feelings. If it does, get lost, get counseling, go suffer. Peace. God bless.